नमस्कार फ्रेंड, आप सभी का एक बार फिर से स्वागत है। फ्रेंड्स, 9 ज्वाइंट नोट चार्टर ऑफ डिमांड जो सबमिट हुआ है, उसके पार्ट 4 में एक इम्पॉर्टेंट सुपरन्यूएशन बेनिफिट्स, सुपरन्यूएशन पेंशन, प्रोविडेंट फंड और ग्रेचुटी एक्सेट्रा का एक चैप्टर है। न्यू पेंशन स्कीम, द एम्प्लॉयज एंड ऑफिसर्स हु ज्वाइन द बैंकिंग industry on the 1st April 2010 should be governed by the original pension settlement signed on 29th October 93 and gusted in the year 95. Without prejudice to the above, we wish to point out pertinent flaws in the existing scheme which need to be suitably addressed till the defined benefit scheme is extended to all employees. The additional 4% now being paid by banks to employees is recognized as taxable income for bankers, unlikely their central and state government counterparts, which is a clear case of discrimination. The waiver of tax for additional contribution of 4% should be introduced with immediate effect. The employees have no say in asset allocation of their money. They should be given an option to choose their pension fund along with an option to change the fund once every year. The return of various pension funds operating in the market makes it abundantly clear that the bank employees have been deprived of earning higher returns on their corpus due to the inflexible clause of the selection of pension fund. Choice of investment pattern. Bank employees who prefer a fixed return with minimum amount of risk shall be given an option to 100% of the funds in the government securities. Scheme G. Bank employees who prefer higher return shall be given option on life cycle based scheme having a capped exposure on equity. Family pension benefit is not available to NPS optees, which has deprived of the fundamental right of the decent life for families of NPS optees in case of death of any employee who is not covered under the defined benefit scheme. फ्रेंड्स, यहाँ पे कहना होगा कि जैसा कि लगभग 5 या 6 स्टेट में ओल्ड पेंशन स्कीम लागू हो गया, तो इसमें डिमांड केवल इसका होना चाहिए कि एनपीएस के बजाय हमें ओल्ड पेंशन स्कीम ऑप्ट करने का या लागू करने का एक डिमांड इसमें होना चाहिए। ग्रेचुटी जो इंपॉर्टेंट ग्रेचुटी में है, अंडर रेगुलेशन ग्रेचुटी शुड बी पेड एट द रेट ऑफ 1 month सैलरी एंड अलाउंसेज विदाउट एनी सीलिंग. द ग्रेचुटी शुड बी completely exempt from payment of income tax. The calculation of gratuity should be changed as we move over the 5-day work week, that is the denominator should be 22 instead of 26. Definition of pay should be common as per Gratuity Act. It should be made applicable uniformly to all. Important, wage means all emoluments which are earned by an employee while on duty or on leave in accordance with the terms and conditions of his employment and which are paid or payable to him in cash and includes dearness allowance but does not include any bonus, commission, house rent allowance, overtime wage and any other allowance. Paid or payable to him in cash and includes dearness allowance but does not include any bonus, commission, house rent allowances, overtime wages and any other allowance. Provident Fund, based on the principle of retirement benefits which allot Provident Fund, gratuity and pension for different purposes, the Provident Fund should be at the rate of 12% of the total salary and allowances. The Provident Fund should be payable to all employees. Encashment of leave. Encashment of entire leave at credit should be also be permitted on the resignation and removal. Presently, half of the accumulated PL is eligible for encashment on resignation. The existing ceiling of encashment of leave should be removed at the time of resignation, superannuation as directed by the Punjab Haryana court judgment. The entire amount should be exempted from income tax, as in case of central government employees. Encashment of PL should be allowed without any ceiling. Medical benefit scheme for retirees. A comprehensive medical scheme for pensioner retirees should be introduced in lieu of the existing medical insurance scheme. The premium should be borne by the bank in recognition of the contribution of the elders. Welfare activities. A separate allocation of funds for improvements to welfare of the pensioner should be made every year. The facilities like holiday home, clinics, transit house, etc. should be made eligible for pensioner also. Present ceiling of 3% of net profit to be given to welfare activities should be raised to 5% of the operating profit to be given to welfare activities. Suitable life cover should also be taken for normal as well as the accidental death of employees. LFC STC facility. LFC STC facility should be extended to the retirees also at par with serving employee in recognition of the contribution of the elders. Newspaper and fitness allowance can be provided to the pensioner. Restoration of commuted value of pension is very important. At present, the commuted value of pension is restored after 15 years. There is a need to revisit the same and reduce the period of restoration after 13 years instead of the present 15 years of the lines of Gujarat government order dated 12th October 22. Friends, these are the important demands for the retirees after superannuation benefit. Thank you. Namaskar.